Hi-oh. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Talking Tommyrot. Guess what? This show couldn't happen without Oreo Designs. Mr. Jace Oreo created the logo, created the artwork. He's my main graphic design guy. And if you need one, find him on Instagram. Oreo Designs. O-R-I-O. Kind of like the cookie, but with an I. Designs on Instagram. If you don't follow me right now at Garzan8 or search the hashtag Talking Tommyrot. And, that's what we'll do. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Really high energy right now. I don't know why. My blood's flowing a little bit. As you can see, I got a little bit of a sweat going. I really just think I have high blood pressure, but just kidding. My blood pressure's fucking perfect, dude. Don't even trip. My blood pressure's so good. You can't even see me, dog. But, yeah. Hey, yeah, I want to shoot, baby, shoot. Here I go again. I don't know the rest of this song. Yeah. We're going to talk about the Game of the Year, because the Game Awards, just the Game Awards, I thought it was the Game of the Year Awards, but it's just the Game Awards, is happening this week, the first week of December, and this is one of the few years, or I guess in like the past few years, one of the only years in the past few years that I have played most of the nominees for Game of the Year. So I thought I would give my opinion on it, because there's definitely three top tier games that came out this year, at least for console. I don't know about you PC gamers. I'm not part of the master race yet. I don't think I'm going to be part of the master race. PCs are kind of lame. Like, I enjoy the nostalgia of the console. That's why I have a PlayStation. And I don't have an Xbox because I love myself. That's the truth. Fucking Xboxes suck so bad. Xbox One. 360 may have been the superior system, but Xbox One is losing the battle this time. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, so the Game Awards is happening, and there's 6 nominees for Game of the Year. 2 of them I have not played, but I don't even think they're really... Like, you know how there's like nominations, like in every like award, there's obvious nominees that are like, oh, you got nominated, good for you, but like, they're not gonna fucking win. Like, why are they even against these other competitors? Like, why are they even in this category? They're good games, I'm sure, but the 2 I did not play that are nominated are this game called Celeste, which is like an old school, like, it's not old school, it just came out this year, obviously, but it's like got old school graphics. It's like a 2D side to side type adventure. You climb this mountain, Celeste, as this girl. Not really my style of gaming, and I didn't even know it came out. It came out really, really early this year in January, so I guess that got nominated, and it's got rave reviews, so good on that. I doubt it's going to win just because it's not as big as the other nominees in the category, but good on you for getting that. So Celeste, that's the first one. The second one, which I have not played, which was a pretty big release. I'm surprised I didn't play it. Monster Hunter World, which was looked kind of cool. I think the idea of it is better than the execution. I was really hyped on it when I first heard about it, and then I started to see gameplay videos, and they weren't like, I don't know. The physics of the game were just kind of weird. It's just typical RPG. On like Dark Souls and all those like good games, they're so revered as great games, which I don't get. Whatever. But their physics and graphics are usually not like the best that you'll ever seen, and that was kind of the case in Monster Hunter World, at least what I saw. So maybe I'm selling it short, but what I saw didn't make me want to play it, so I didn't play it. And those are the 2 nominees that I didn't play. But the other 4 nominees I did indeed play, and I think these 4, at least 2 of these 4, have an actual viable shot at winning the title of Game of the Year. So yeah, I mean, fucking really good games. I got a fucking PS4 Pro this year. I haven't had a new system. I was rocking the first gen PS4 since like release. I think I got it in early 2014. Yeah, like really early 2014 I got it, or something like that. And it was rocking me until this year, and then my HDMI, me being a dumbass, I don't know if there's like different HDMIs or what, but don't fucking try to put a new HDMI cord in an old HDMI, because that'll just fucking finagle everything. And I lost her. She passed on me, and it hurt real bad. But I fucked around and got that new PS4 Pro, that Spider-Man edition, the red one. It's clean as hell, boy. Clean as hell, boy. Ooh, it's clean, crispy. And that young 4K that you can't even tell the difference of 4K and 1080. Just kidding, you can slightly. Like a little tiny bit. But either way, I had a new PS4 to play all these games on, so I fucking went hard. The first one I want to bring up is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I know that they're the same game that they put out every year, and that's what people complain about. But I think when they restarted kind of with Origins this last year, 2017, they restarted on the right track. So Odyssey was definitely a good game, a way more of an RPG game than it was an Assassin's game. You technically weren't even an assassin, like you weren't part of any brotherhood or anything. So it was a good game, though. I think it deserves to be, at least in the action-adventure talk. Game of the year, I don't know. It's just a very repetitive game. Like repetitive. Fucking repetitive, dude. All right? You do the same thing through, like, all the missions. All the side missions are the same. They're either fetch me quests or fetch this quest or whatever, or they're like take out the leader quests, assassination. I mean, which is fine, but there's the game is so massive, and it's just full of busy work. In my opinion, it's all just busy work. None of the side missions really progress the story at all. Okay, there was some side missions, obviously, that progressed the story. I won't get into spoilers, because I got too into spoilers when I fucking gave my Red Dead review. People were like, why'd you spoil it? And I said, I spoiled it. I fucking explicitly said I'm spoiling the game in the review. So, listen. Also, I won't give that many spoilers here, but the side missions in this game somewhat progressed. But after I beat the main story, the side missions after that were meaningless. They were all the same. I don't know why I was trying to 100% the game, but it was just all the same. It took me like 75 fucking hours just to beat the story with the side missions. It was awful. But it was a good experience, but it was a grind. So I would kind of put that in the bottom of the ones that I've played just this year, because we're talking about Game of the Year. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not a bad game. Definitely not a Game of the Year comparatively to the other games that came out this year, but deserves to be in the talk, I guess. So good for them. Good on you, Ubisoft. You're going to keep making the same game. We're going to keep buying it, baby. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! They don't give a fuck. As long as their pockets are full, baby, they're going to keep pumping it out. But let's get to the next one. And this game actually came with my PlayStation. Spider-Man for PS4. Really, really good achievement as far as superhero games. We haven't had good superhero games since the Arkham series for the Batman Arkham series. Those games, monumental. But we haven't had a good superhero game since then. Or before then, really. I mean, I can't really... Spider-Man 2, maybe, from the movie. And that was, like, not that good. I mean, it was good, but, like, compared to what we have now. This game was really amazing, man. I thought when I first turned it on, like when I plugged it in and you turn on the game and the music hits, you're Peter Parker suiting up in the suit and you go out and you start swinging. I literally jumped for joy. Literally just started jumping like I was a little kid. I just couldn't contain my excitement. So the physics of this game and like the way they make you feel like you're Peter freaking Parker is an achievement in itself. So great. This is one of the most realistic experiences as Spider-Man that one will ever have, I think. It's really amazing. Sorry. But it's really amazing. The fighting was dope. Motherfucker what's this? What is this called that he does? He webs people. Duh. He webs people. He can grab their gun and throw it back at them. He can grab shields and throw it at them. He can do some crazy shit. He can fucking grab rockets out of midair and throw them back at. The fighting physics were dope. The swinging physics were dope. Everything about the physics of the game and the flow of the game was really, really spot on. And they spent time on it, and you can tell, and I'm happy for it. You climb, if you're climbing a fucking like a catwalk, fire escape. I mean, if you're climbing up a fire escape and you're so happen to be wall running, the game intuitively will like web you through the fucking fire escape. It's so dope. If you haven't played it and you have a PS4, I highly recommend Spider-Man. It's a great experience. And not even really that long of a game, honestly. With the DLCs, it's been a little bit longer, but I knocked that sucker out in like a week, not even. And that's with having a full-time job and everything. And it was a short game, but really wanted me, like, I wanted to beat it. And I 100%ed that bitch. So, really good game. I haven't 100%ed a game in a long time like that, and that fast with that much passion. So, really good on you, man. That was a good game. Santa Monica Studios. Wait, no, not Santa Monica. Sony. Sorry, and Insomniac. Santa Monica did God of War, but Insomniac, Sony, Marvel. You guys did great. I really hope that they keep putting out more Spider-Man games because they're fucking incredible. That one was incredible. So yeah, the next game that we're going to talk about, which I really don't need to talk about anymore because I've talked about it on this podcast before. And that is Red Dead Redemption 2. The online experience, though, right now, I'm playing the online. It's dwindling my hope in this game. The economy is fucked. You can't make any cash. You fucking guns are like $1,000, and for completing a mission in online, you get like 5 cents. It's fucking horrific. But we're not talking about online. We're talking about the story. And the story mode of Red Dead 2, if you haven't heard, go back to Tommyrot Reviews, the episode, Red Dead Redemption 2. That'll give my full synopsis, or my full review, my full thoughts, everything on the game. I really did love it. It was really realistic. It was an achievement in AAA games. Rockstar really took their time on it. So you can tell. I really appreciate that. But at times the game was slower. At times the game was too realistic and almost felt like it was giving too much attention to little things that didn't need it. Like the skinning animations were fun for like the first couple hours. Then I was like, shit, I gotta skin this fucking animal again. Like upkeep was fun, and for the first couple hours, like it just got kind of tedious and too realistic. So that's the only reason that I have, that game not as my top choice for game of the year. All of these games have been really amazing games. Like I said, I only didn't play the 2 of them. Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, and Red Dead. Really, really awesome games. But there was one game that came out this year that really just... For me, it was intense. It was emotional. And it was quite the experience. And it was full of nostalgia. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, shall we... just rowing a fucking Viking ship. Just going so unbelievably hard in my fucking Viking ship. Boy, y'all know what I'm fucking talking about. God of War. Okay? God of War Redux. The reboot. The Prodigal Son Returns. God of War is game of the year in my opinion. Holy shit. I've been playing... Alright, so my dad used to have that game, that stuff called Gamefly. I used to have that rental service Gamefly. And my dad, back when I was like probably 9 or 10, 11 or 12 maybe, he was like, hey, pick out, you get 2 games, so pick out one. And I was like, oh, give me Madden and then just give me whatever. This motherfucker got me, an 11-year-old, God of War 2. I don't know if he knew that it was rated M, but little did he know, he changed my fucking life. Changed it. Holy shit. You play... Okay. Kratos is the greatest game character ever created. He's up there with Mario. He's up there with Master Chief. Yo. Iconic. Alright? Kratos is the fucking man. So I played God of War growing up. A lot of it. Every God of War I've played several times. Beat them several times. So when I heard back 2 years ago that God of War was coming back out, rebooting itself for the new generation of PlayStation, I actually died and resurrected. Came back to life. And then when I turned this fucking game on, I died and was reborn again. Oh! This game is amazing. Holy shit. Okay, so Red Dead is an achievement in realism and attention to detail. God of War is an achievement in fucking hammering your face in with brutalness, my dog. Okay? Whew. Alright. God of War was a journey through a new time. We're used to Sparta and the Mount Olympus and the Greek gods, and now we come into Norse mythology. We're in Midgard. We're going to different realms. This game opened up a new world while still paying homage to the past world and making the story flow without it feeling inorganic. The gameplay was tops. The combat was some of the best melee combat I've ever played or experienced. The best combat mechanics of the year outside of Spider-Man. Just truly an achievement in every way. For the classic video game people, the ones that enjoy an action adventure, hack 'em and slash 'em, fucking get down and just play for 10 hours straight with your eyes bleeding, God of War was made for them. And that's what I grew up fucking playing. And I fucking turned this on, dude, and I couldn't stop. It came out on 4/20. I called out of fucking work and I played for 12 hours straight. Didn't turn it off for the entire day. The only reason I turned it off is to eat. Fuck. Okay, this game was amazing. This game was amazing. I don't want to give away spoilers. If you don't know the ending, you have to play it, okay? You have to play it. You get so deep into the mythology. You get so deep into Kratos' story, and he grows so much as a character. I cannot wait for the rest of the trilogy of this generation to come out. I need more. I need more Kratos. I need more Atreus. I want more Santa Monica. I want more Sony. We all want more. I think after people got to play Red Dead for this month that has been out, and people have gotten to play all the other games as long as they've been out, and I think Red Dead is going to be the last release of the year that's going to be considered, obviously. It's December. But I think people are realizing that, yes, Red Dead was a good game. Yes, Spider-Man was a good game. But God of War was just the anticipation for the game. Everything was met. There was no bad reviews for it. There's no nagging things in it. I could personally found nothing that I disliked about the game. So in my opinion, hands down, God of War is the game of the year for 2018. And fuck you if you disagree. I'm just joking. But yeah, I just got super, like, I felt myself getting into that shit. So I hope you guys felt that passion for that, because I fucking love that game. And if you don't love that game, love it. Get it. And it's a PS4 exclusive, and it's going to win fucking Game of the Year. Just like Breath of the Wild last year was a Nintendo Switch exclusive. What Game of the Year? God of War. Bet. If it doesn't win, fuck off. If Red Dead wins, fine. If anything else wins, I disagree. Actually, fuck that. If Red Dead wins, I disagree too. God of War has to win. So, hopefully it does. By the time you listen to this, maybe the awards will be out. And then we'll find out. And we'll find out together. Get a PS4. Stop playing on Xbox. I'm looking at you guys, because fuck Xbox. Thanks for coming on this little jaunt with me. We just went on a little jaunt through the games of the year. And I know fucking Fortnite won like IGN's Game of the Year or some shit. But Fortnite is an ongoing game. It's been released since like 2012. So don't give me that bullshit, that Fortnite. So give me your opinion. What is your favorite game of this year? What have you played? I haven't played any of the Xbox exclusives. That's because there weren't any. Yeah, because Xbox sucks. But if there was any Xbox games like Forza or anything that you guys like, tell me. I want to know. Okay? I want to know what you liked. Give me your opinion. And if you don't like God of War, tell me so we can fist fight. I love you guys so much. But thank you for coming in to this land. We got a skull behind me from a real cow. So, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram, guys, at GarzaNate. Follow the hashtag TalkingTommyrot. Chat it up. Let me know how you guys doing. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your life. But hit me up. I love you guys. We'll see you in the nether realms. Bye.